You will ruin every single relationship in your life if you don't learn to have hard conversations. Basically, every relationship in my life that has gone wrong can really be traced back to conversations that needed to happen that didn't. Whether someone was too scared to talk to me about something or I was too scared to talk to them. But having hard conversations is not optional as a Christian. We can't avoid them if we want to love people well and obey God. But most of us naturally avoid confrontation because we don't know if we'll handle ourselves well and we don't know how the other person is going to handle it. But here are 4 things that you need to do that will make hard conversations way easier. Number 1, talk about yourself. Don't start off with all the things that the other person did wrong according to you. Talk about what their actions brought up in you. Like, instead of, hey, you left the toilet seat up, you suck, I hate you. Instead, hey, when you left the toilet seat up, I had a lot of rejection come up because it felt like you didn't care about my needs and I felt unloved. And I get most people don't naturally communicate like that because it's way more vulnerable and kind of cringy to communicate healthily instead of just yelling at someone. And we're afraid if we act too vulnerable, we're gonna get run over. But if you actually care about someone and you want to be close to them, vulnerability attracts more vulnerability. And that always leads to a better relationship. Number 2, go slowly. Take lots of deep breaths. Don't just jump to defend yourself. And this one is actually impossible to do if you think that someone else's judgments of you dictate your own self-worth. Because if you think that, then you have to jump in and try to control the narrative and control what they think. But if you have a secure identity in Christ, you can just listen to someone else's feelings about you and just be able to hear them out. Number 3, ask a lot of questions. Everyone thinks that they have some sort of like magical mind reading powers, especially with the people that we know best. And to be fair, a lot of the time we can accurately guess what the other person's thinking, but not always. And that's the problem. Even couples that have been married for 50 years sometimes still miss each other's intentions. And humans are always trying to fill in the blanks in order to protect ourselves. So we often make assumptions and jump to conclusions that honestly hurt us more than the actual truth would. So ask the questions that you think are obvious. Don't assume you know everything. Number 4, get specific. Because there are times when we don't actually know why we're upset, but when things are vague, they're not solvable. So preferably before an argument, try to narrow down what you're actually feeling and where you're getting at from. And ultimately, the reason why we have to learn to do this well is because clarity is kindness. And what people don't know, they can't fix. But if you can't learn to have good conflict with someone without them freaking out on you, those probably aren't people you should be close with anyways.